So my friend Lisa and I decided to hang out tonight and drink some wine.
So,
She's got her beautiful little doggy dog. Cheers, Lisa. Cheers to single women. We're both single.
We are.
Single ladies.
We were just having this
Open it up.
discussion.
What were we talking about? Let's talk about
this discussion about men and life.
Men and life and why we can't attract a partner and why we're single and why we're independent women.
Why we're picky.
Why we divulge too much information when we meet a guy, we give him too much information. Like what I do is I let him know I can cook and I give all my secrets away and then, God dang it, I'm stuck cooking.
So we were talking about like how when you first meet somebody and you're all excited and you just want to spoil them, you want to cook for them, you're so attracted, you've got that euphoria of the new relationship. Yes. And then things kind of, get into a normal groove and you're like, oh, fuck, I just spoiled the hell out of him.
Yes. And then you're stuck doing that.
Now I'm stuck doing this stuff, spoiling
yes.
him, and then you're not getting spoiled back.
Right. So what we're trying to figure out is how
where's the happy medium?
We can just not give all of our secrets away and allow men to
sometimes
spoil.
I like to cook, but
like
not much.
Pretend we don't know how to cook. Like my biggest things from now on is like I'm not going to let anybody know I cook. I'm going to say I'm on a fixed income and not bring anybody to my house. Those are my 3 rules. Yeah. So I'm telling the whole world. But for some reason, when I meet somebody, I give them all my secrets. I'm like, I'm on YouTube. I have my own house. I make my own money. I know how to cook. I know how to clean. So what do I need them for if I'm doing everything, right?
Well, and what we were talking about is that, when we meet somebody, if you're insecure at all, you're thinking, well, you want to prove your worthiness. Not only are you in that phase of euphoria and wanting to give and give, but you're also, depending on your background, you want to shine and show and prove your worthiness. Where that.
Right, you're an independent woman. I'm an independent woman. She pays her own bills. She has her own house. I pay my own bills. I have my own house. Yeah. But how do you get from controlling everything and taking care of everything to just being...
Yeah, because we're both like, we're so independent, and yet you want a relationship, right? But you're showing a man how independent you are, and
that they don't really have to do anything. They can just hang out and you'll do everything. And then you're miserable with that because then you're tired and you have to do everything. So what the hell do you do?
So we see these women that are really well taken care of and these men are, crawling all over them. And, there's just got to be this happy medium.
So what do we do? Leave in the comments below. Give us some advice, men. Because men, what do we do when we meet a man? How do we get you to spoil us?
How can we get you kissing our feet?
Yes.
And spoiling us and not stopping that spoiling.
Yes.
And then the happy medium of us, being able to do it too, because I like that.
I like it too. See, the problem is I love it at first. I think for me, it's like I love getting them to fall in love with me. Like I love the initial I'll show you. I'm an excellent cook. I can pay my bills. I'm an excellent housekeeper, and I can bring home the bacon. And then they're just like, cool. Yeah. And then I'll suck your dick. I mean, whoops, YouTube. We can't talk like that. So, you know what I mean? I mean, I like lollipops. So,
yeah.
But how do we get them to...
I know how to do that, actually.
How?
I don't know.
But why aren't you doing that now? And where
I
do we
don't
go?
know.
We're
I actually
also
just stay
wondering, where do we
home.
go to meet? I stay home all the time, and Lisa stays home all the time.
We work
And then
and
we're
we
at
come home. That's it.
We work from home, and then we're like, well, how are we supposed to meet anybody if we're always at home?
Yeah.
And then we get together, and then we're always talking
But
about
I love
this.
to flirt. I can get a man like around my finger, my pinky.
But how do you keep them?
Well, not by showing them that everyday grind where I'm like busy and then I've got this house to take care of and then, all the stress of life.
Well, the moral of the story is just because we can pay our own bills doesn't mean we want to pay your bills. Doesn't mean we want to take care of you. Like, you're supposed to know that you're supposed to spoil us. We shouldn't have to tell you. You're supposed to treat us like a queen. And for some reason, we always find people who don't. Like, they get content, right? Like, they're content with us taking care of them. And
because
what?
I've always made life look really easy.
Yes.
I can make a living really easily.
You put on the show and
no,
they
I
like
do
it.
it.
You just do it.
I make a living really easily, and then they can relax, and then I get resentful.
So then you make it too easy for them, and then they get less of a man, and you become the man, and they become the woman, just expecting you to do it, and then you're mad because you created a monster. So the moral of the story is, just because women are successful and just because we can pay our own way and do everything,
so we need some advice.
don't allow us to do
some
that.
advice.
Don't allow us to do that, in other words, because if we have to, see, we're taking the man role.
Yeah.
We're taking women, this new women live, and we pay our own bills and we make our own money. We're, what's it, demasculating men? Or we're finding the ones that like that. Like, we're wanting to be in that role, but we're finding the ones
I would love to be in the kitchen and cooking and taking care of grandkids and
not having to work.
Taking care of the house and not having to work.
But you've never found a man like that.
I've never had that.
She's never had that.
Mm-hmm.
You've had 2 marriages?
Mm-hmm.
2 marriages. I've had 1 marriage. So if you wonder what women talk about when they're together drinking wine, Lisa was like, just turn on the camera. Just turn on the camera. This reminds me of, remember when I was in the hot tub with my sister and we were drinking and we were just telling all of our secrets? That's what this reminds me of. If you want Lisa to be on camera more often, let me know in the comments, because she's thinking about getting a YouTube channel. And then we can do things together. We can kayak, we can hike.
Do they know where you live? No?
No. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably, but we won't talk about it. So, whatever. We got to keep a little bit anonymous because,
Yeah.
But leave us comments on advice.
Are there any people on like right now? Would we know? Or would we know later?
Later. It's not even uploaded yet.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So first we record it, and then I'm going to upload this. So once it's uploaded, then I'll tell you. Have some more wine. She's not familiar with the YouTube world. We're recording it now, and then we're going to upload it, and then I will read the comments to Lisa.
This is Hazel.
So this is Hazel.
Yeah, that's
She's a sweet baby.
My bumpers.
She just like curled right in. So you have to like dogs if you like Lisa. I have a little dog, Bella. She has a little dog, Hazel. So we were just discussing where to go to meet people. And what we decided to do is just to go out on adventures, go out by ourselves and go do the things that we love. If we meet somebody organically, then great. And if we don't, we're going to just have a good time, is the moral of the story, right?
Right.
And we're going to drink wine. And we're gonna
start running.
We're gonna run. We're gonna exercise. We're gonna eat healthy.
Hotter.
We're gonna get hotter.
Hotter.
Hotter. And then we're going to be like, I don't know how to cook.
Irresistible, and I don't know how to cook.
I know.
Take care of me.
I'm just getting
I really don't
over.
want that.
I don't want
I
somebody
want
to take
equality.
care of me.
Yeah.
We were just talking, and the perfect relationship would be I have my own home, I pay my own bills. He has his own home, he pays his own bills.
Yeah.
When we get together, we compliment each other, we go do fun things, we have a great time. But we're equals, you know what I mean? We're equals. We're around the
What about
same
you guys?
age.
Do you have that issue with women where you feel like you're the one always giving and you don't receive enough?
Yeah, maybe they have the same problem.
Yeah.
Maybe they're meeting the ones
they're not getting
that
their needs met.
right.
Too.
So in a perfect world, wouldn't it be great to like? I always said it would be so great if I could meet somebody that just
Is
like.
this like a 24-hour lipstick?
Yeah.
Because I'm feeling like it's there for good.
Yeah. That's good though,
it's not
right?
coming off on the glass.
Right. I have this 24-hour
Is this like stuck
lipstick.
here?
Till you wash it off. But isn't that good? Because then you just put it on and then you have it all day.
Yeah, there it is.
It's 24. It's 24-hour lipstick. Because, you know, I can't be putting on lipstick. That's just too much to do. I put it on once with my makeup, and then, I mean, I have to be able to eat and still, you know, keep it together, you know.
Oh, yes.
So, we also talked about, do men prefer when women get all dressed up? Or do men prefer you just going like with a girlfriend and not even really trying? Just like Lisa has a ponytail, my hair is put up in a little thing. I don't even curl it anymore. And then we just go somewhere and we don't even try.
Yeah.
Do you prefer that? Let us know. We really need some feedback from you guys because...
Yeah, we need to know what men want. We need to know.
Yeah, because do you ever wonder what women talk about when women are alone? We wonder what we're doing wrong.
We've been sitting here talking about breakups. We've been talking about sex. We've been talking about sex. We've been talking about.
I still have this cold sweat. Oh my gosh.
We've been talking about being over 50.
Over 50, both of us. And how it's completely different now in our 50s. And like, also like the insecurities we have, like with our weight and with, you know, stretch marks and cellulite. Do men care about all that? Because we overanalyze all of that, just so you know. Like, when we're having sex, we want to know, are you staring at our cellulite? Are you staring at our stretch marks?
If they don't like cellulite.
Oh, so they're probably going internally and closing their eyes and just like... I don't know. I mean, but I feel like sometimes us women are our worst critics. Don't you feel like we're our, like...
Well, I just remember
we worry about
in
our
my
flaws.
20s when I had a perfect body, and you know, and then there's, you know, the dimples on the legs, and so I'm just really self-conscious about that. Yeah.
But do you guys care? Like, let us know. I mean, we're really crying out for. Let us know. I don't know. But do men worry about that? Do men worry about, oh my gosh, am I going to be able to satisfy her? Am I enough? Or do you think they worry about that? Or do they just think...
Oh yeah, I think it depends on the man. I think there's men that worry about that, and then I think there's probably men that go, ooh, cellulite. So, you know, there's going to be the men that care, and there's the men that don't. And, you know, they're worried about whether they're pleasing you, and then there's going to be the ones that are worried that they're pleased.
Right. So, wow, there's a lot to think about. No wonder we're single. That's a lot. That's a lot. Overthinking. Women are overthinkers. And so we were just thinking we need to get out more instead of just sitting here in my house or at her house. And we just need to do the things that we love. And if we meet people organically, then great. And if not,
Yeah.
at least we're going to have fun, right? And
Right. So I've been divorced for 4 years, and I've just been home. I've been working, and then I'm just at home doing my thing around the house, and I take my dog for walks, and once in a
I asked her what her hobbies were.
Yeah.
And she said,
I walk my dog, and I work, and I have a grandchild coming, and I love my kids, 2 kids, and but yeah, I'm not really chasing any dreams. It's like it's weird phase.
you're in this like
It is.
stagnant
It's this
time.
weird phase. It's a weird phase where I'm trying to just figure out what's important to me and what I want and how to get there. And really, I'm just. I feel like I'm kind of.
What do you feel like you're missing right now?
I feel like I'm kind of in almost just a survival mode, you know, in this period after divorce. I know it's been 4 years, but it's like it takes a while,
Yeah.
you know, to recuperate.
To trust again and to.
It takes a while to, you know, it's kind of traumatic going, you know, when you're in a shitty marriage and then and you go through a shitty divorce, you know, to try to find yourself again. And then you're at this certain age where, you know, your kids are now adults suddenly.
Yeah.
And you got all that at once, you know, divorce, kids are out of school. It's like, whoo.
And then
I'm
you're
used
like,
to taking care of everyone.
you know, it's
And
going to
then
come
it's
to
like,
a point.
okay, now it's just Lisa. What the hell do I do now?
Yeah.
Who am I?
Who am I?
Yeah.
And that's why a lot of marriages end after their kids get raised, because they're so wrapped up in taking care of their kids and all their activities, and then they lose sight of what's important to them and to each other if they haven't nourished their relationship. That's kind of what happened to me and my ex.
Well, you throw yourself into your family and your husband, and then that's all gone, and you're like, where's my drama? Where's my things to take care of? Where's my things to fix?
Right.
Where's my people to take?
You get into that
care of?
caretaker role.
And then it's like, oh shit,
You forgot how to take care of yourself.
who am I? How do I take care of myself?
Right.
What do I want? How do I love myself in a way that I'm going to be healthy enough to choose the right person next time, right?
Right, and then you look back at your past marriages and you're like, I don't want to do that again. That hurt. So you, instead of putting yourself out there, you tend to just isolate yourself and
I
stay
don't
in
want to go to
this
the bars.
comfort zone because you don't
I'm in my
want
50s.
an alcoholic. You don't want to,
Yeah, I don't want
that
in my
drama.
50s, so I don't want.
and I don't either. I don't want an alcoholic. So it's like, where do you, and then I was Googling where to meet men. And it just said golf, recreational
We could
places,
definitely go. I like to golf.
gyms.
Yeah.
But if you want to meet somebody that's not an alcoholic, you probably shouldn't go to alcoholic places because we don't know if they've just been there for one night or if that's like a normal for them, if they're just out there drinking their money away. We don't want that.
Yeah.
Like, we want quality, you know. At this point in our lives, women in our age, we know what we don't want. We do have a lot of excess baggage that we're working on, and we want quality, but we don't know how to get quality, right?
I don't know that I have a whole lot of baggage. I'm pretty like.
You feel like you've worked through all of that? Because I feel like I have triggers, like,
I have
know
insecurity triggers.
I
sure.
have, like, for me, I have like unworthiness issues.
Yeah.
I have alcoholic issues with my family.
Yeah.
And I
There's
have, those are like baggage to me. Those are like, I come with this. Like, I don't want you to be an alcoholic. I don't want you to be a drug addict. I want you to be somebody I could talk to, somebody I could have coffee with, somebody that has, I'm a very...
I'm looking for a buddy.
Yeah, like buddy, but yet great sex. I mean, let's be real.
Mhm.
You know, I want both. I want it all. My problem is I want it all, and it's really
There's no
hard
reason why you
to.
can't find it all.
I want it all. I want somebody financially secure. I want somebody to have their own home. I want somebody that's creative. I want somebody who can
Who's
stimulate
open and
my
can talk.
mind.
You know, yeah.
I don't want somebody who's watching TV all day. I don't want somebody who's playing video games. I want somebody who stimulates my mind and like I'm very
Let's go do this. Let's
spontaneous
do
and I don't
and
want
you
to make
got the money to do it.
yeah, I don't want plans the night before. I want to say, okay, what do we feel like doing today? And just go for it,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and not overthink it. Just go, whatever we're going to do, we're going to have fun. Let's do it.
Right.
And both be financially secure enough to where I know you got me, I got you know you, and none of us feel taken advantage of. None of us feel that feeling of like, I'm doing everything. I don't want to do everything. I've done that. I don't want to do everything.
I just want to be adored, and I want somebody that I can adore.
Right. We want equal adorness. Adornment. Like I want to be treated like a queen, and I'll treat you like a king. But if you don't treat me like a queen, then I can't treat you like a queen because I'll be resentful.
I don't want to be guessing what someone's thinking.
And I don't want to be guessing. I like somebody who just says it.
Yeah.
Like I'm one that you'll never have to guess what I'm thinking because I'll just say it. And sometimes to a fault. Like I'll just say, hey, listen, you son of a this is not okay. And some people can't handle that honesty. And I want somebody who's honest and loyal and forgiving, and I just want the whole package. That's probably what my problem is, right? I just want the whole package, and I don't know where to find it. So I just wanted to let you know, we turned on the camera tonight to let you know
this is my baby.
What I do with my friends. As we just talk about what the heck are we going to do with our life? We talk about dudes and we drink some wine, right? And we sit at home and we say, why can't we meet anybody? Because we're sitting at home. We're just sitting at home.
So is this what people like to hear? They like to hear us just
chit chat.
Yeah.
They want to know what's going on in our minds.
Wow.
Because they're probably at home going, what are women...
Scoot a little closer. Let's be a little more intimate.
Oh, we need to be a little... Okay, you want to be a little more intimate? Well, let me see how long this is. Because it's probably...
like a half hour already.
Oh my gosh, 22 minutes. So we're going to have to say goodbye. Because this is a long video. But we'll get it closer because Lisa wants to be closer.
Oh, okay. Well,
but thank you guys for listening to us.
It's nice to meet you.
This is Lisa. Let me know if you want to have her back here. We're going to go swimming. We're going to be swimming.
Okay.
And so
I can swim.
We're going to swim. We're going to go kayaking. She's my new best buddy, and we're going to do things together. She said, let's go running. What?
I'm going to start running a little bit.
Running.
Just a little, like.
Everybody
like
in my life
sprints.
wants me to run. Okay.
Little sprints.
So we'll do a little running if you want to see that. We're going to go e-biking.
I can't wait.
E-biking, running, kayaking. Going to bars to meet men. No, we're not going to bars.
We'll
go to the golf course.
We're just going to go do what we want to do.
We're just going to go do what we want. And we're just going to have fun. And if it happens, it happens. But we're not going to go look for it. That's what we decided. So thanks for listening to us. Mm-hmm. And have a beautiful day. And please leave your comments below because we need your feedback on what we've discussed.
Awesome.